Hello and welcome again to another episode. I know you're probably getting tired, I am, of selling Hobson by the pound, but we have some interesting things for you this week. So again, deep into the EMI catalog that I have. I think we've probably got a few more weeks of it and then it'll all be gone, or the stuff that I'm offering will be gone. So now's the time. It's not endless. Here's a Greensleeves version, superb Bishop and Parker EMI effort, capturing Mariner performing Elgar compositions with the NSO at Old Banqueting Hall in Jesmond, Newcastle upon Tyne in the UK. Great sound. And you probably remember, I've said this before, these HMV Greensleeves are kind of reissues, but they're from the original masters. Really, generally very good pressings. Much quieter, I think, than many of the originals that I've heard, because I think vinyl got better and their pressing capabilities got better, and really nice copy. Here's another Greensleeves. This is huge sound from this Silvestri recording of Elgar and Vaughan Williams. Audiophile start to finish. Top recommendations. ESD 7013. Now here's one that is really cool. And this is the only copy I've ever seen. And it's Elgar the Kingdom. And I say incredible Bishop and Parker EMI effort at Kingsway Hall. Remember the famous Kingsway Hall, mostly used by Decca Records for some of the great things like Witch's Brew and the Royal Ballet and so forth, some of those great Deccas. But this was done at Kingsway Hall in London. Everything about this recording is superb, including the bold LPO performance, big, majestic sound. Top recommendation. Nice box set. Here is one of those cool things. It's a mono, ALP 1306. I say insanely rare, top condition, new, near silent grooves, wow sound. Remember mono, perfect original mono copy of this amazing Tortelier, he's the cellist, Malcolm Sargent conducting the Philharmonic Orchestra performance of Dvorak Cello Concerto. This is one of those copies that I think I've mentioned before that came from a U.S. distributor backstock that sat unplayed and untouched for 50 years. And they became available to me in the 90s, I think, or the whatever. Maybe they were set for 40 years. And I bought as many of them as I could. And this is an example. It's got that big dog label, right? Absolutely beautiful. And Paul Tortelier. Okay, more EMIs. This is Delius with, I think this is Beecham conducting the Royal Philharmonic. What is this? ASD 357. This is a postage stamp dog pressing. This came out as a white and gold in years gone by. And I think actually I had copies of that. But I say postage stamp dog label pressing of early EMI Beecham Royal Phil performance of Delius pieces. Some random surface noise, not objectionable. So this is probably going to be a good value. More Delius Violin Concerto with Yehudi Menuhin and Paul Tortelier. Remember the Tortelier recording mono. This is stereo, ASD 3343. Beautiful EMI recording with Menuhin on violin and Tortelier on cello. Rich sound and big soundstage. Nice copy. Small postage stamp dog label. Elgar Violin Concerto, Hugh Beam. I say quiet surfaces. What is this? ASD 2883. Astonishing recording with wow sound. This gets a wow throughout. Hugh Beam's playing is beautifully delicate, recorded in Liverpool, UK. Christopher Bishop of the Bishop Parker team. Musical direction, great record. So there you go. I think we've, oh no, this is really cool. Elgar Overtures. ASD 2822, very dynamic recording with great sound and low-level detail. Deep, rich bass will test any hi-fi. Great copy and top recommendation. Here is the LSO Gala Concert with Andre Previn conducting the LSO. Nice surfaces, good copy, ASD 2784. Fabulous LSO celebration recordings. One side live at Royal Festival Hall in London, and the other side at Studio One Abbey Road with Christopher Bishop as musical director. Heath LSO, do not disappoint, great LP. So there we go. Here's a cool record that I hadn't heard in a while. This is a postage stamp dog pressing, ASD 2721, The Magical Voice of Janet Baker. Sorry, I struggled with that. Singing Elgar and Wagner, accompanied by Barbaroli LSO, is superb, period. Great EMI recording from 1969. Top recommendation. Elgar Sea Pictures and Mahler, 5 songs. There you go. More Elgar. Falstaff, and this is Barbaroli, the Hall Orchestra. Small postage stamp dog pressing, ASD 2762. I write superb early 60s recording, Barbaroli conducting Elgar. The sound is classic, rich textured EMI. Some random surface noise is not bothersome. So there you go. Elgar Falstaff, Bolt conducting the London Phil. Big sound on this Bishop and Parker production recording effort for EMI. Bolt LPO, deliver exciting performance, top recommendation, ASD 2970. Dvorak number 9 with Muti. Muti NPO, deliver a great performance of the Dvorak 9th. Classic EMI sound with great detail and dynamics. That's ASD 3285. Here's a cool record. I was really surprised at this. ASD 3120. This is the Dvorak Violin Concerto with Itzhak Perlman. Daniel Barenboim conducting the LPO, the London Philharmonic Orchestra. Stunning effort by Perlman with Barenboim in LPO performing the Dvorak Concerto. Dead quiet surfaces make the music jump out of the speakers. This gets a wow. So there you go. Beautiful cover too. I love that. More Elgar. I was in the Elgar section, I guess. Pomp and Circumstance, marches 1 through 5, Barbaroli and the Philharmonia. This is a big dog second pressing, I think. Very quiet surfaces, top copy. Stunning copy of this venerable Barbaroli read of Elgar marches. Big sound. Jumps out of this 1966 EMI recording. Top recommendation. And here's the last of those Elgars, I think the Wand of Youth. This is a big dog pressing too, so pretty early pressing. I say absolutely huge sound on this Bolt London Phil recording of various Elgar compositions. Quiet surfaces make this an audiophile must. Highest recommendation. There you go. Now, we've got some of those. You guys remember that Alto High Fidelity, this company in Germany, issued a number of these EMI records, reissued them from the original master tapes, cut at Abbey Road Studios, and then pressed at Palace in Germany. So they're all dead quiet, really nice copies. And in fact, this one, they did a pretty good job of the original white and gold label. Alto High Fidelity reissue from original analog masters, Abbey Road Studios, London, pressed at Palace, Germany, unplayed. And here's another one of those. This is ASD 545, Manuel de Falla, The Nights in the Gardens of Spain, which is the real highlight here, and then the harpsichord concerto on the B-side. I say Alto High Fidelity reissue, original master tapes, EMI Abbey Road Studio, London, pressed at Palace, unplayed. This is a great record. This is another Alto High Fidelity reissue, ASD 3911, Shostakovich 13th with Previn and the LSO. Alto High Fidelity reissue from original master tapes, Abbey Road, pressed at Palace, unplayed. Here's the interesting part about this record. It's a double. The original record was a single LP. This is a double, so they spread the 13th, the Baba Yar, over 3 sides, and the 4th side's blank. So it's a two. They turned it into a 2 LP set so that they could cut it hotter, because it's a fantastic recording and performance. And then here is ASD 2448, the Carmen Ballet, alto high fidelity, same Abbey Road, pressed it at Palace, unplayed, right? Also note, they put a sticker over the dog and horn to be able to send those to the United States. So it's like the old days with the angel and so forth. And then finally, we got another copy of this soundtrack, Lost in the Stars. Performances by Marianne Faithfull, Chris Spedding, Lou Reed, Sting, Tom Waits, and more. Sealed copy. So that's what we have on offer. Good luck. See you again soon.